Hi everyone, in today's video we're going to talk about the differences between the original Molekule Air Purifier and the brand new Molekule Air Mini. Let's take a look. Okay, so first let's talk about what is fundamentally the same between these two. They're both cylindrical in nature. They both draw in air from the bottom and then vent it out through the top. And they're both based around the PICO technology. That's the photoelectrochemical oxidation technology, which uses nanoparticles on the filter to create a catalytic reaction with the UV light as a catalyst, and that causes your VOCs, your airborne pollutants, to break apart and into their molecular components, thus the name molecule. That's what's the same. Now let's talk about what's different. First things first, let's talk about price. Now, the original Molekule Air is $799, and the Molekule Air Mini is $399. Something important to note is that as of this recording, Molekule has partnered with a firm to provide financing, and in some cases 0% financing, to purchase these. So you could be looking at as low as $33 a month. Physically, the Molekule Air Mini is about half the size. They both have the same diameter, but this is just under half the height and is under half the weight as well. Also, the material these are made out of, the top of the original Molekule is a plastic material. It looks to be the same material that the shell of the Molekule Air Mini is made out of. And then the shell of the original is a nice aluminum, and that's where people have called it the Apple of air purifiers, because you know the MacBooks are made out of the same material. Moving to the top of the displays, so the Molekule Air Mini uses a one touch sensitive button in the center, and that essentially for a short press will change the fan speeds 1 through 5, and a long press will turn it on and off. And it indicates the fan speeds through a series of LEDs that light up underneath the translucent material on top. The original Molekule has a actual LCD screen, that's a round LCD screen, that'll tell you the current mode, and this is a touch-sensitive display that you can actually swipe through. That leads me to my next point. So of the two units, only the Molekule original is a smart air purifier in that it connects via Bluetooth and Wi-Fi to your smartphone, so you can check things like filter life and also remotely change the fan speeds. According to the manual of the Molekule Air Mini, there is a Bluetooth antenna, but it is not currently activated. So I don't know if they're bringing features in the future to it, or if that's maybe just going to be reserved for firmware updates down the road. The Molekule Air Mini also has an additional status light that will tell you whether or not your filter is authentic, if it needs to be changed, through flashing through different colors such as white, green, orange, red. The original Molekule has a status bar that depletes as your filter approaches needing to be changed. While we're on the topic of filters, let's take a look at the two. So the original Molekule, give it a little twist and open it up here, has two different filters. So at the base of the unit is the pre-filter, and this is going to catch your larger things like dust and dander. And then at the top is your PICO filter, and this is what actually has the nanoparticles on it that cause a catalytic reaction that destroys pollutants in the air. I'm going to put this back in, close this up. Also, note the mechanism, spring-loaded. It's very elegant. And then on the Air Mini, which is more manual, you push down and spin, and then this kind of lifts up, and that reveals the one PICO filter. Now this filter is doing a combination of the two filters in the original. So you're catching your larger particles on the outside, and then you've got your nanoparticle PICO technology on the inside. Something to note, because it is one piece, once this starts clogging up with dust, as it kind of is already after using it for a little over a month, it's gonna make it less efficient at doing the actual pico reaction, as opposed to this, which the pico filter is uninhibited by the larger particles that collect in the base. Both purifiers use a subscription-based system to get your new filters. They both ship every 6 months. The original is, I think, about $130, and the mini is about $100 a year. So every 6 months with this one, you get one of the larger pico filters and you get 2 of the pre-filters. The reason you get 2 is you actually have to change the pre-filters every 3 months. With the mini, you're just changing the one filter once every 6 months. So, as you can imagine, there is going to be more sort of dust and things collecting on it, and that might be part of the reason they recommend placing this one on an elevated surface, such as a shelf or a table, whereas the original Molekule is actually designed to be on the floor, where there is going to be more dust and things like that. Now, being on a table or a shelf, the mini can really be anywhere and probably going to be located around the perimeter of the room, whereas they really do recommend the original to be placed somewhere centrally located. So whether that's near your bed in your bedroom or near the coffee table in the living room, they do say for most efficient cleaning to have it somewhere centrally located. And that brings me to my last topic. So that's going to be how much square footage these can clean, and really the main thing that's going to determine whether you get the original or the mini. So the original can clean up to a 600 square foot space. For me, that would be my entire apartment. So I centrally locate it right here in the living room, and then it can be expected to clean the whole apartment. The mini is good up to 250 square feet. So again, in my case, this living room, perfect size for that. Just have the mini in here and it's good to go. However, the other rooms are gonna remain untouched. So what I ended up doing once I got both of these was put the original in the living room down on the ground. So that's cleaning the bulk of the kind of public space, the kitchen, living room, bathroom, and then put the mini in the bedroom so when we close the door at night, that is getting attention as well. Another point I'd like to make quickly, before when I was looking through the display, I mentioned that the dark mode, that turns off the UV light, effectively turning off the pico technology. The original Molekule, and this I would say is probably the one big negative of the original over the mini, is that the UV light can be seen from the top of the unit, while the mini has almost no light visible out of the top. It makes it less ideal for a bedroom because that light is visible and may keep you up if you are a light sleeper. Of course, it does have the dark mode to overcome that, but then you're kind of disabling half of the filtering capabilities of the unit, so I wouldn't recommend turning the light off. Mini, great for the bedroom because of that low light emission. Alright, if you've made it this far and you're watching this at the time of posting, I do have a very special promotion to let you guys in on. This is their holiday sale. If you missed out on the Black Friday, Cyber Monday weekend sales, this one, while not quite as good as those, is still going to be one of the best you'll see all year round. Now starting today, Tuesday, the 10th of December, through the 23rd, you can take $100 off of the original Molekule Air and $50 off the Molekule Air Mini if you enter code GIFT19 at checkout. Now again, that's $100 off the original and $50 off the Mini with code GIFT19 at checkout. And to use that code, and if you want to help out the channel, use my link down below in the description, and that'll help support content like this. So thanks so much for watching. Hit subscribe if you want to see more videos like this and like my vlogs and things of that nature, and give this video a like if you learned something, found the information useful, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. So until next time, thanks for watching.